Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Downtown Peyia, well, Midtown Peyia, and heading up into Midtown Peyia. That's where we are. We've just dropped off a car, and luckily we picked up another car from the same gentleman. So we're on maximum profit today. No benzene has been wasted at all. Let's keep going. Peyia, well, there's a lot of big diggering going on in Peyia. So Peyia is becoming quite a difficult place to navigate. If your name's Linda H, you understand what I'm talking about, because they were in Paphos not that long ago and they found themselves trapped up in the top of Peyia because all the roads have been big diggered. So you've got to do these little diversions. So perhaps if you follow the little channel known as Marika and me, you might get to learn a road that perhaps you've never been down before. But make sure that you've got eyes in the back of your head, the side of your head, under your feet, and everywhere else you can think of, because I'm telling you that the locals and the expats alike, by the way, they come at you like the clappers from all different directions. So drive carefully and sensibly and be very, very cautious as you drive around. And there's always big diggering going on, that's for sure, and a man standing in the middle of the road looking at you as if you are an idiot. But you'll be sorry when I run you over. Simple. And remember, I know the mayor, I can get away with it. Here we are, big diggering in downtown Paphos. In Peyia in particular, they're putting in some infrastructure, some, I don't know, cables for that thing called the internet. Who knows, the internet speeds may get faster. Maybe a video will be able to upload in lightning time. I don't know. Now, we're not going to go left, because if we go left, I would have to ask Miss Ali and of course her man Mr. Neil for money for a car wash. So we don't want to go left because we're going to go off-roading. So we're going to go up. And now we're going to come past the Peyia charity shop and past the Peyia police station. They've both got one thing in common. They do like a little bit of a donation. If you'd like to donate a frappe or two, if I was you, I'd donate them to the police station first. Otherwise, they're going to arrest you. It's that simple. Let's go downhill. There we are. We're on a, well, what is it? A block paved, raised area to try and slow you down. Not that it works. Most people just hit it at well, electrifying speeds and take off. Oh my God, they've been filling the potholes. Oh, look at that. Your name is Lady. Oh, so sweet, Caroline. You got a partner in crime called Lord Nigel Big Guns. I suggest you get your bottom on that memory foam pillow. But just before you do, pour a tot or two for the superstar, the legend known as Lord Nigel of the Big Guns. Because, well, take the smooth route, isn't it? Make his bottom nice and smooth as we glide over these potholes, especially for you. Dame Anne, the girl in charge of the show, well, she's in downtown Hartlepool today. She's going down to the marina. I wouldn't be surprised for a lunch or something like that. She does live the high life, this girl. She likes to peruse in all the shops, looking at all the fashions, and she does like a little bit of bling. But very, very soon indeed, less than 3 months, 2.5 months, I think is the exact amount of time, she'll be in downtown Paphos, staying in the Alexander the Great, looking out across the blue Mediterranean Sea, straight out into the abyss, and of course watching the spectacality of a sunset as the sun departs downtown Paphos and then reappears in downtown Adelaide on the little island of Australia. Not that little though, is it? But we know that the Queen of Oz is waiting for it. Miss Helen, Mr. Neophytus, I don't know why the windscreen wipers have come on, but they've obviously sensed something. That's the problem with these computers and all these, well, things that are much, much cleverer than you. Obviously, a spot of something must have dropped onto the sensor, and then it decided to try and give it a wash or two. Downtown Peyia on a truly, truly spectacular day indeed. That sky, it's blue. That sea, it's blue. Mr. Paulie dressed head to toe in blue. In fact, these bins are blue. Everything's blue. Wow, absolutely spectacular. Although the next guy I'm going to go see has got a black car. So there you go. He's got a, well, he thinks the same as me. Black for cars is the best colour. Although, you never know, I might buy a blue Rolls Royce if Miss Anna, my superstar, condones it and says that's the colour to buy. Blue interior maybe, but I think black on the outside. Now this road is a little bit of a rough road, and we're deep in downtown Peyia expat area, by the way. 99.999999% of the people in the properties in and around this area are owned by foreigners. Not all British, but a lot of them are. And there's Russians, there's Ukrainians, there's Germans, there's even those Frenchy people. I don't know what they're doing here, but there's even one or two of them. Although we're going to round them up and send them home, I think. That's what we should do. We've got Italians, they're nice people. We've got Swiss, they're nice people. Lots of Swedish, they're nice people. You see what I mean? Anyway, that's enough of that, Mr. Paul. It's a family channel. You shouldn't be like that. Let's take a left and go up this hill. And we're going to see a man with a black Audi. That's where we're going. And apparently, he's had a little altercation with his gatepost. So that's good for us, but bad for his Audi. And of course, very bad for his wallet. So this is one hell of a hill. This is called Suicide Hill. So most people would rather commit suicide than walk or run up this hill. Although a few years back, there used to be a young Russian lady who used to leg it up this hill. Wow, she was fit, that was for sure. She's the kind of girl that Mr. Yanis would fall in love with absolutely instantaneously. Anyway, let's take a left. We're in Uptown Peyia. When you get to the end of the peninsula, I promise you the views are simply spectacular. But we're not going that way, no. We're taking a left again. And we're going into a little close down here. And in the end bungalow, he's got a spectacular view, by the way. There is a man who's got a black Audi. And he lives in that house right there. So let's stop here. And I'll come back and have a chat with you in a couple of minutes. Well, welcome back. We're here. Let's go for a quick reverse and turn around and exit the close, and we'll continue on our little wiggle and our little waggle in and around downtown Peyia. A lot of people like Peyia, don't they? It's a very, very popular place indeed. Why is the question, isn't it? Why? Well, Coral Bay is just down the road, and it's one of the areas a long, long time ago that was designated and zoned that would allow foreigners to buy property. So there's your answer to the question. And then of course, as time's gone on, that has compounded and it became its own self-fulfilling prophecy. Your cousin bought a house here, so then your uncle bought a house here, and then his niece bought a house here, and on it went. And Peyia is a beautiful, beautiful place. There's lowlands and there's highlands, as we can say. It's a lot easier going down the hill, by the way. It really, really is, even in a car. That's a customer of mine. There we are. Got customers everywhere, by the way, all over Peyia, because obviously there's an awful lot of foreigners here. And unfortunately, they have little mishaps with gate posts. That gentleman, by the way, reversed into his gate post and clipped his rear bumper. Not catastrophic damage to the car, but unfortunately, he's had a bit of a punch in his wallet. But we'll go and get it on Monday. We'll give him a loan car. We'll take his car away. We'll fix his car, and we'll bring it back. What more could he ask for? That's what he actually said. What more can I ask for? And he then said to me, how much is my bill going to be? And I said to him, well, I haven't decided yet. He had a bit of a chuckle, and we parted. I've seen him before, if you understand. So I'll go steal his car, fix his car, and like I say, take his car back and have a damn good look in his wallet, because he's an ex-banker all the way from downtown Scotland. And, well, he's not short of a couple of bob, is he? His name's not Fred the Shred, we know that, but he was certainly a high-up manager in that organisation before he retired in 2007, I think he said it was, just before the cull. So that means that he got a very, very nice payoff indeed. So he's got a couple of bob. Hence why he's got a very nice bungalow on the back, the view. Spectacular view to die for, as I would say. And literally, if you fall off his back wall, you would. There we go. We're in downtown Peyia again. We're going to come past a little white church in a minute. If you're religious or you're dreaming of winning the lottery, if your name is Miss Andrea, this could be the place for you. Pop in there with your lottery tickets. Get them blessed, and you never know. You may be buying me that black Rolls-Royce Phantom with a blue interior, especially for my superstar, Miss Anna Star, all the way out in downtown Krakow, in downtown Poland. Big shout out to Mr. Bart, by the way, my great friend, Miss Anna's son. He has done exceptionally well, and I mean exceptionally well, in his end of year exams, which means he's going to go on the next part of his journey of his life, and we know that in a few years' time he is going to replace his mother as the greatest lawyer in downtown Poland. Obviously she will retire by then, obviously, because otherwise it wouldn't be possible, because she is the greatest lawyer in downtown Poland. Well, we thank you for those coffees. Miss Anna, we really do. We are humbled that you take the time to go and find us on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee, and you choose to buy us a coffee or two. We thank you very much. Many people do it. Ronnie Miller, thank you very much. Viking Ronnie, thank you very much. Dame Ann, the list goes on and on. Ali and Neil, thank you. The list goes on and on. You can go onto the platform, you can read the comments of what people have said to us and what I reply to them, so you know that it is the truth and it is real. And we do appreciate it, and that's what keeps us afloat. That's what keeps us driving around making the videos for you. And that's what keeps us buying the clothes for Miss Ochin for Stevie LaBouffe. Well, that's a lie actually, because I don't think, well, we'll need an awful lot of more family members and an awful lot more coffees to be able to continue to buy the clothes for Miss Ochin for Stevie LaBouffe. Once I was a wealthy man, now I'm a very poor man, and just keeping my head above water. I really am drowning, not only in the loss of the money of all the clothes I have to buy, but the clothes are drowning me in real life. They are suffocating me to death. I have a very small shelf at the bottom of a very big wardrobe, and somewhere in that wardrobe is our lounge, and somewhere in that wardrobe is our kitchen, and now and again we have to hunt the toilet down as well. So there we go. That's the amount of clothes that Marika's got. It's something that she loves, as you may have noticed, and she doesn't really want to wear the same thing twice, which is a bit of a problem. But there we go. It appears that the rain sensor has found something again, so we'll just switch them off permanently. There obviously must be a drop of something that's hit the sensor, so I can't see it myself. But anyway, it's a Mercedes. Let's not argue with her, because she's always right, especially if her name is Miss Sherry Right. So remember that, Mr. Daniel, when that girl, that bit of sweetness in your life tells you to do something, don't ask questions, just do it. Even if she says jump off a mountain, I've no doubt she's got a plan, and there'll be something to catch you as you fall, because I'm pretty sure that she loves you to bits, and I'm pretty sure that you love her to bits as well. And we're looking forward to seeing you very soon. You never know, we might get to go to the Paphos Diner and have fish and chips or two, and perhaps a walk and a chat in the downtown kit at Paphos Harbour and Promenade area. But look at that sky, it is so spectacularly blue. There's not a cloud in sight, and the sea, well, the frothiness, as I call it, the cappuccino, has gone away. The blue Mediterranean Sea now is super smooth, and it looks absolutely fantastic. In the daytime, there's reflections and they're glistening across it, and of course in the night time in the harbour, the lights off the promenade, the lights off the boats make it look absolutely spectacular. So if you want to see some nighttime videos, don't forget to come back to a little channel known as Marika and Me now and again. This is the main boulevard from well, end of Peyia, should we call it, Sea Caves area, and into the Coral Bay and downtown Peyia area. Coming up is one or two shops, from a pool cleaner to a farm shop. And if you want to go go-karting in downtown Coral Bay, well, there it is, Coral Bay Go-Karting Centre on the left-hand side. Nice smooth track, guy speaks perfect English. You're going to get a great time for a couple of hours, or even all day, if you've got that little bit extra money. If you want a bit of a pork kebab, this could be the place for you. And then just down here, it's the Paphos Supermarket. It's a bit of a mega market by Cyprus standards. It's huge, and you can buy absolutely everything that you want in there. From coffee to caviar to ice cream to anything else you can think of. Gridlock, you see gridlock in downtown Peyia. There's traffic jams and cars coming at us from all edges, and who knows what this Volkswagen is doing. It's like a pram, isn't it? No insult to it, but it's like a pram. It's not a car I've ever liked. I understand underneath it, it's a Volkswagen Golf, which is a very good car, like that one there on the right hand side. And then they want to put this new dress on it and a silly roof cut off. Didn't sell very well, and now it doesn't get sold at all. So that tells you a lot. There wasn't that much demand for that rose on the dashboard, if you remember the advert. Anyway, downtown Peyia, the Coral Bay roundabout is coming up. Sorry to disappoint you guys. If your name's James Henry, if your name's David Potter, we're not going to take a diversion and go down the Coral Bay Strip. But don't forget to come back soon, because I promise you, very soon, we're going to go down the Coral Bay Strip, especially for you. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, want to hit that like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness. And don't forget, when you hit a like, it doesn't cost you a penny. When you hit the subscribe button, it doesn't cost you a penny. No one's going to ask you for any money, and no one's going to take any money off you. All you're doing is telling YouTube that perhaps you like what you've seen. And if you do, YouTube then will recommend us to more and more people. So on that note, thanks for watching, and we appreciate every second that you spend with us and every view that you give us. Thanks for watching.